lived in the U.S. for 25 years and in Park City for 15 years. She loves the mountains and wanted to live in a town where her children, 2 boys aged 21 and 18, could grow up safely, walk or bike to school, and enjoy the outdoors. She has worked at Deer Valley as a ski instructor. She is supporting her boys' college tuition by working as a realtor. In the past 7 years, she has developed a private practice out of her home studio in Silver Springs, teaching mindful yoga and seeing clients privately who are interested in exploring the inner landscape to live life to their full potential, and which guides them mindfully into creative and unique expressions. She loves nature and silence. She is working on speech number 2, which is organize your speech. Elisabeth's goal will be to have a very clear opening, body, and conclusion today as she forms up the structure of her speech. It is 5 to 7 minutes long. Please welcome Elisabeth.
Welcome, fellow Toastmasters and honored guests. Christmas is a time, it's actually the only time in all those 25 years I've been living here that I get homesick. And the speech I'm gonna give is about an experience in my childhood, and maybe that telling you that story might help you or help me to ignite my Christmas spirit. Mm-hmm. And to give you a little feedback or background on how Christmas is celebrated in Germany, it is celebrated on Christmas Eve. The children there see for the very first time a Christmas tree with lit candles and presents in the evening of Christmas Eve. So you can imagine a child waking up on Christmas Eve, how long that day is to wait for that room to open. And it's very hard to celebrate here because we have all those huge houses with open things. I don't know, I probably would have to put my Christmas tree in the bathroom. So I would to lock it up. So in the morning when you get up, the door to that room, and it's usually the living room, which usually only was heated when I grew up on Sundays and on holidays, because the kitchen was the place where the cooking happened on wood fire. So on those days, we wasted some wood and heated the living room. The story happens, I was about 10 years old. And that story is burned in my memory, literally burned in my memory. And I will never, ever forget it. We were 5 children. Actually, to give you a little idea, to have something tactile, and David, please touch it gently because it hits your fingers, it's branches. The difference also in Germany is that our Christmas tree is a live Christmas tree which we cut shortly before we put it up, so it's fresh. And we have real candles. And my favorite candles are beeswax candles. So that's the other difference to your tradition where you liked just flip a switch. And so feel that, and the holders I have from Germany, and the candles as we speak are getting imported right now by a friend who's over there at a Christmas market. So I was 10 years old. I have 5 siblings, 2 younger, 2 older, and my job on Christmas Eve was usually to watch the little kids and keep them busy, and so they wouldn't constantly nag my mom, because my parents were busy all day. So I wake up in the morning and I thought, today I am gonna see the Christkind. It's another difference. We have the Christkindl come. Santa Claus comes on the 6th of December on St. Nicholas. The Christkindl comes from heaven and has angels as helpers. So I imagine that it sort of came as a white light in a cloud down, and I have no clue how it got into that room, set up the Christmas tree, actually got it in the room, and lights the candle, rings the bell, and scared the presents off. So I have no clue how this is. So I wake up, I'm thinking, today I'm going to be very attentive and really want to see where that Christkindl comes from. At least I get a glance of that light. So I open, I run to the room. It's already locked. Okay. My mom says, have breakfast, dress the little ones, okay, do that. And then she kept us busy by giving us presents for the neighbors, to drop them off. So I went around the neighborhood to friends, and I don't know, we didn't have a phone, but they somehow knew to keep us longer than usual. So we would go there, give the presents, wish a Merry Christmas, and then they would entertain us, read a story or talk. And I just wanted to get back home because I want to see the Christkindl. When is it actually sneaking in? Anyway, finally the day is over and it gets dark. I come home, my mom is still washing dishes. She just came in from the barn, has no hurry. And she sends me to give out milk to the neighbors, so I go again, have milk, then I come home. Finally, we have supper in the kitchen. So we're waiting. I have no appetite whatsoever. So I'm waiting, and we're all actually quiet, because the only way we know the Christkindl came is if the bell rings, right? So we're sitting there waiting. And finally, the bell rings. We jump up and run out. I was the first one. And I was in that room. I stay in this room, and I look, and I look, and I can't believe my eyes. The whole Christmas tree was on fire. I stared. My dad had a bucket of water, I don't know where he got it from, poured it on the Christmas tree. My mom had a wet dish towel, hit it, the ornaments flew, everything was black, and the fire was out. I was still staying frozen in the corner. My brother's holding me back. My mom, my dad looked at each other. My mom started looking for the box of the spare Christmas candles, which we usually have for New Year's Eve. She put them on those dark little holders, put them very carefully on those seared branches, starts lighting them. She smiles. She looks at my dad. They smile at each other. My brother starts playing Stille Nacht on the guitar. And here it was. The Christmas spirit was saved. And to this day, I still have real candles on my Christmas tree. Wow.